Today we're going to be reading from the book of Joshua, chapter 3, verse 1 through 4. Then Joshua rose early in the morning, and he and all the sons of Israel set out from Shittim and came to the Jordan, and they lodged there before they crossed. At the end of 3 days, the officers went through the midst of the camp, and they commended the people, saying, "When you see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God, with the Levitical priests carrying it, then you shall set out from your place and go after it. However, there shall be between you and it a distance of about 2,000 cubits by measure. Do not come near it, that you may know the way by which you shall go, for you have not passed this way before." The emphasis will be on verse 4. So we know the Ark of Covenant was going to be the one leading them. Before, God used to lead the people using a pillar of cloud and a pillar of fire at nighttime, so they'll know which way to go. But however, this time, God is going to use the ark. And since the people haven't been this way before, they didn't know where they were going. They were supposed to keep a distance between themselves and the ark, not to get too close. Not only because, they couldn't get too close to it, but because God didn't want any confusion. I mean, if you look at it this way, it's like God is going to take you on a journey somewhere that you've never been before. He wants you to stay focused on him. He wants you to make him the center of your attention. He wants you to sit back and take a step back and let him lead you. Since you haven't been where God has taken you, all he wants you to do is follow him. But he wants you to maintain a distance. In other words, he wants you to give him the room, the space, and the time for him to get you where he wants you to be. He doesn't want you to crowd his space because he doesn't want you to interfere with the process. When we get into our minds and think we know what God wants, the process, when we think we know what's best, he doesn't want you to take the wrong path. He wants you to take a step back and trust his directions. He wants you to take a step back and for you to know that he knows where he's going. All he wants is your obedience and your dependence on him. In other words, let go and let God work. That's all God wants you to do. Just let go and let him work. He doesn't want you to feel like, to take matters into your own hand. He doesn't want you to think that you know better than he does. He wants you to trust and obey that he knows where he's taking you in life and what he's about to do with your life. Just give it all to God. That's all he's asking you. Let him work. Let him be the driver. Let him take over. That's all God wants.